What's up, y'all? This is Empire episode 2, and guess what, y'all? I actually got the episode this week. Alright, it's down below in the description box, so go ahead and hit your girl up with a like just for that. Alright, I know I couldn't get it last week, but I got it this week. I know, I'm the best, right? Anyways, so I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is a heavy night for me, okay? So many shows come on at one time, at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. And half of the shows that I watch, I'm reviewing them. So, I had to cook. I missed some parts in this show. So, we just gonna keep this review short and sweet. I'm gonna try to tell y'all what I know. Alright? First off, I know that they showing a video of, what's his name, Lucius Lyons, okay, and that would be Mr. Terrence Howard, back in '02, and I guess you can go buy it on YouTube, on iTunes, okay. That song, out of all the songs that I heard so far on the show, that song was shitty. I'm sorry. It was horrible. Okay? I'm not feeling Terrence Howard as a musician. Okay? I know that I forgot that he was supposedly a musician before the show. I just forgot. I did. And when I heard that shit, it reminded me, and y'all, I don't need to hear no more music from Mr. Terrence Howard. No more music from Mr. Lucius Lyons on this show. Okay, his son's music, that's fine. Alright, the song that Hakeem and Jamal got together is beautiful. I don't need to hear no more from Lucius. Okay, I just don't. Alright, so let's get into it. They at the house, alright, Lucius, and his girl, his woman, his wife. She comes in and she changes the monitor. She's like, what is she doing here? Okay, Miss Cookie, she done showed up in a taxi cab. Didn't even pay the damn taxi man, alright? She just told Lucius to pay him. She walks in and he's like, what are you doing here? And she just goes ahead and say, I'm hungry. And his wife comes down in some lingerie, booty shorts, talking about some, not booty shorts, boy shorts, talking about some, oh, I didn't know we had company. Bitch, what is wrong with you? You, your lying ass. You trying to make her jealous. You think she want her man back? Okay, because she was her man. I mean, that was her man before she went to jail. But anyways, I ain't feeling his wife, but you know what? Mama got a mouth on her. Okay. So anyways, she eating or whatever. Maids is paying her dust. Okay, she like, y'all got some bacon? Maid ain't saying nothing. She like, okay, so you don't talk? I talk, I just don't talk to you. Well then, okay, I see everybody on here got a smart ass mouth. She ends up talking to Lucius about how Jamal and Hakeem, how they shouldn't be going against each other, and that he shouldn't be trying to tear down his son. And he was like, listen, I don't even want to hear it, okay? Keep it to yourself. Don't want to hear it. She's like, I don't even think that the show you going to have Hakeem do or whatever, that I think Jamal should be a part of it. And he was like, not going to happen. Then his wife comes sit down. She take the grapes from Cookie. And like, you know what? I got like 9 backers for Hakeem. Jamal can't do this show. She's like, well, excuse me. Alright, this is a family conversation. We are talking about our sons, okay? And about my company that I helped him build with my $400,000. He gets up and snatch her, and he was like, you signed a non-disclosure. I mean, a disclosure agreement. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. An agreement not to talk about that damn drug money. And she's like, oh, so she don't know? She don't know that this started with my check out my house. See how we living. And he was like, look, we had an agreement. I didn't even tell you that the house was a part of the deal. And she was like, I don't want this damn house. And they are going to really rip their sons apart. This show is so fucking grimy, y'all. It is grimy as hell. But you know what? I'm living for it. This is a good ass show. And you know what? When I'm done with all my shows, I'm going to go back and rewatch that show. Alright, because there was some parts that I missed. Anyways, she goes and talks to Jamal. She just shows up at his house. And he's like, how did you get in here? She's like, I got a key. Next thing you know, it's some little, ratchet ass shit coming behind her. Like, look, such and such called. What do you want to do? You want to talk to him? She's like, go wait in the car. But do you want to talk? Go wait in the car. He's like, who is that? She's like, that's my assistant I got on, she's on probation, trial period. And she was like, look, okay, Hakeem has a show coming up, and I think that you should be a part of it. And he's like, Lucius doesn't want me to be a part of it. She was like, forget what Lucius wants, okay? And he was like, I don't want to be a part of it. And she was like, who cares about how you feel? And his little boyfriend was like, we do. And she was like, shut up, door. Cookie's mouth is reckless. It really is. Anyway, she gonna make him be a part of this show, and they gonna come up with their own little scheme. They end up trying to figure it out later on, and the assistant ends up coming up with an idea like, look, all right, why don't you, let him have his show, and you make it come out that he's a queen, and do that. She was like, you know what, that's a good idea, okay? We just go and talk to somebody. Get publicists. Put it out there that you're coming out. So she ends up going to meet up with Andre, who was her oldest son. Now, I know all their names now. Clap for me. She ends up going to meet with Andre, wife. Okay, I guess she, works in that industry also. And she's like, where's the person that you gonna hook me up with? And she's like, oh, she's over there. Okay, she's like, okay, well, you're doing a good job. This is nice. She's like, yeah, see, all white women aren't dumb. And I'm like, oh, so Andre be telling his wife all the business. Andre's wife, y'all, got him wrapped around her little finger, okay? Homegirl keep telling him to take his pills because he bipolar. That's what it is. He's bipolar. And he like, look, I'll do it after the show, okay? I need to be focused for this. She like, look, last night, I heard you talking in your dreams, okay? You was talking in your sleep and about yourself in third person. I said, ooh, okay. Do you really feel safe sleeping, next to him at night? Okay, he might be like, Andre is sick of your ass. Anyways, so she ends up telling him, look, make sure you tell Cookie about Hakeem's show. Okay, so all this is just completely grimy, dirty, sneaky. He's trying to, everybody is trying to win to run this company that Lucius then set them up with, and his wife is right with it. She's like, you know what? We're together on this. Your money is my money. Your problems is my problems. And then she put her little bib on and she got down to doing what she was going to do. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a little interesting for Fox. But I guess if it was on HBO, they would have showed it all. Anyways, so they end up finding out Bunky was killed. Andre looked like he was so shocked. He was like, oh This is gonna hurt Cookie. This is her cousin. Okay? With his fake ass. What is wrong with you? Okay? These Negroes, it's like, this show is a trip, y'all. That's why I'm gonna just keep it going, alright? He ends up, going to tell Cookie. She's like, oh my gosh. Acting like he's so shocked. You're so fake. You are so fake, Lucius. He ended up, like, his attitude, his personality is crazy. The way he talked to his assistant, he's like, you know what? Get Vernon on the phone. We need to do this. We need to do that. And she's like, okay, well, look, I'll tell you. And she calls him on the phone. And Vernon's like, look, we'll set up Fofo or whatever the heck his name, Fufu, some rapper name up. Okay, we'll set him up because he owes us. All right, because he was just at a performance or at a mall or something and some shootings went out. Okay, so now he owed us. And he was like, damn it, now, I don't remember the assistant's name. But I'm mad as hell that they got Gabourey in this damn blind. Okay, dead wrong. Y'all was dead wrong for that. What was y'all? Why? Anyways. So he's like, why didn't you tell me? She's like, I've been trying to tell you. You ain't been listening. So they end up trying to get this dang on rapper. Okay, next thing I know, they all in the elevator. And he's talking to Cookie. He's like, I ain't got to listen to no bitch. And her oldest son is there. Lucius is there. And his wife is there. And she looks at Lucius and she like, so you gonna let him talk to me like that? He's like, I correct him when I hear that he said something wrong. And then his wife started, giggling over there. And Cookie tried to jump on that ass, y'all. She really did. I was hoping she would have got to her, but everybody was breaking them apart. They walk out, and he turns around and the rapper tells him, he tells the rapper, look, you ever do that stuff again? You know what? Fuck that. You did that, and you let go. She was right. You a whack rapper. Okay. And so they end up having this show, and Hakeem ends up rapping. And it was sounding good. Then they put the little spotlight on the back. And guess who on the piano? It's Jamal. Now, Lucius looked like he wanted to have a damn stroke, okay? But it sounds great. Now, that's what I like about this show is that they have good music other than Terrence, okay? Because that was horrible. He ends up telling her, Lucius ends up calling Cookie like, you know what? You was right, all right? Jamal sound great. They sound great together. And she's like, I know they sound great together. Okay, you should have them, you should get ready because he gonna be in the spotlight. He's like, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Then why do you feel that way against your son? Really, like, that shit crazy. And if y'all hadn't heard, remember last week episode, they showed flashbacks of him putting Jamal into the garbage can. That happened to Lee Daniels, who is the director of the show. So that was actually a true story, y'all. And that's crazy, right? Anyways. So they end up, he ends up calling her again or whatever, talking to, she's like, look, I don't even want to hear you so disrespectful. He was like, look, I ain't trying to argue with you. I just wanted to tell you that I fired Fofo, Fufu, Fifi, whatever fuck his name is, okay? Because he was disrespectful to you. And she was like, okay. Alright, that's cool. So this show, y'all, is gonna be some old stuff. She ends up leaving, and then next thing you know, there's this big white bald head man behind her walking, and I'm like, okay, it's about to be something. And then he grabs her, and the door opens. She's like, oh, hell no. He said, you ain't going nowhere. She gets in the car. She's like, how you doing, agent? Carter or whatever the heck her name was. She was like, I'm fine. You know what? She was like, you ain't been answering my phone calls. Cause he's like, you know what? I did my business with you. I ain't got no reason to be answering your phone calls. And she was like, you know what? We did do our deal, but the deal is gonna have to change now. I need you to get up and testify. She was like, oh, y'all gonna get me killed. Y'all gonna get me killed. You know, I testify I'm gonna get killed. So next week we gonna see what happened, y'all. All right. Did I forget to mention his assistant? I can't remember her name. Gabrielle Sitterback. She found out that Lucius is dying. She was in his bathroom when she came out. He threw something and he was just throwing stuff at it like grapes or something. He was like, "Didn't I tell you not to use my bathroom?" She was like, "Lucius, I know that you're sick." He was like, "Why is you going through my stuff?" He's like, "All right, I wanted to tell you, okay, but it just ain't been the right time. I got what she say? What is it called? Lou Gehrig's disease, and I'm dying. And, you know, I haven't told anybody yet. So, we're going to see, okay? Lucius is foul. Everybody on this show is foul except for Jamal. Everybody except for Jamal. His assistant so far don't seem to be foul. But everybody on this show is foul as hell. Hakeem is a damn drunk. Okay, I forgot to mention, he was on camera pissing in somebody's establishment, cussing out, you know, Barack Obama, talking about how Barack Obama is so fake. Okay, and he's a sellout. Y'all racist white people thought y'all was making yourself feel better by voting for a black man who's a sellout. Okay, and so supposedly Lucius had to clean that up with Barack on the phone. Yeah, right. Anyway, so that's it, y'all. That's all I'm going to talk. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at JashShaman. And 1K subscriber giveaway. You must like, share, and subscribe. All right. Thanks, y'all. Peace.